welcome to another episode of Unfiltered. Give me just a second. Let me get my credits set up because we don't have any clips today. So it's all me and you. So let's step over here. We're going to start with some sad news because over the last 2 days, we have lost 3. That's right. On Sunday, we lost the iconic Marine Corps Gunnery Sergeant R. Lee Ermey. He, I don't know if he became famous from Full Metal Jacket, but he was in Full Metal Jacket. He did a series on History Channel called Mail Call. A lot of you may remember that. It was a great show dealing with military history, military equipment. Very interesting show. And he was hardcore. He was, when you think of a Marine Corps drill sergeant, you think of him. Exactly like him. Also, yesterday, we lost Harry Anderson and Barbara Bush. So if these things come in threes, then hopefully that's it for a while, and we can move on. Harry Anderson, a great comedian, great actor. He, I'm not sure if he got his. Actually, Mark Nelson was telling me that he had appeared on Saturday Night Live doing comedy magic. He did stand-up comedy. I had always. The first time I saw him, I believe, was on an episode of Cheers. He had an occasional recurring role on Cheers. And then he landed Night Court, which was a fantastically funny show dealing with the court system and I believe it was in New York. Funny show, a great cast of characters. And Harry Anderson, he'll be missed. And Barbara Bush, man, what can you say about this lady? She championed reading for kids. The wife of first President Bush. And I don't know numbers. I'm sorry. I got better things to do with my life than to worry about what number a president was. I'm sure you do too. But it's sad, you know. Then again, she was old. Harry Anderson, I believe, was the youngest of the 3. He was 65. I believe R. Lee Ermey was 74. And Barbara Bush, I think she was in her late 80s or early 90s, I believe. So, again, how much time do you want? How much time do you need? You know? If we could live forever, life would be just... It wouldn't be worth anything. You know, because what's important is what you can accomplish while you're here. Anyway, speaking of accomplishments, let's talk a little bit about Facebook. Because there was a rage, don't worry, I'm going to get into the whole Syria thing too. But the Facebook stuff was just hilarious. To watch these old codgers who probably can't even turn on a computer question Mark Zuckerberg about the internet. And what I thought was the most telling thing when they were talking about the privacy and Facebook mining people's data and all this stuff. And then one of the committee members asked Zuckerberg, well, would you mind telling us the hotel you stayed in last night? And Zuckerberg went, no, I don't think I'm going to tell you that. The same choice that we all have every time we're on Facebook. You choose what you put on Facebook. If you're going to spout your political views, expect all that knowledge to be used by somebody. And again, if you post your vacation pictures while you're on vacation, expect your house to be robbed because somebody's watching. The internet is everywhere. What you put on the internet, I mean, we try and instill this in our kids day after day after day. What you put on the internet is public, and it is everywhere, and it is forever. And why the hubbub now about data mining? This is 2018, and they have been taking our data since the first supermarket loyalty card you ever got back in the 80s. Yeah, has anybody thought about that? No, because you're too busy wrapped up in all this crap going on inside your head, following whatever the media tells you to follow. You're not thinking for yourselves. Plain and simple. You're thinking what the people on the TV, whoever your favorite anchor is telling you to think. That's what you're thinking. Data mining bull crap. They've been doing it since the 80s and nobody friggin' said a word. Again, 15 years ago, we were all worried the government was going to implant us with little chips so that they can keep track of us. Guess what? The government didn't. Instead, what they did, they sold us a product. Somebody sold us a product. And once the government found out, you mean you're going to put location finders in every one of these products that you sell, and it's all going to be on the internet. Everything on here is on the internet. As soon as the government found out that, they went, "Ooh, boy, we got them now." How easy we can save billions of dollars on chipping people because they will pay to be tracked. It's stupid. And none of you people even see that. You don't see the government growing and slowly eating your life from the inside out. I hope that paints a pretty picture, because that's what they're doing. I believe I heard somebody calling Danny Mitchell this morning, talking about the war on terrorism and how, maybe we should just get out of this whole war on terrorism thing, because it's pretty much turned into the war on drugs. Same thing. We've spent trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars. Do you feel any safer? No. Not really. Safest I ever felt was back in the 80s when Reagan used to nap a lot. Every time he was napping, I was happy. Yeah. Just the way it goes. These politicians are great people when they're sleeping. Other than that, scumbags, every single one of them. And I know I'm generalizing, but you have to generalize. Because here's the truth about politics and why nothing will ever change. Is because you only elect so many people in any one election year. And it's never a majority. We only elect about 1/3 of everything every time. Every election you elect like 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. So these new politicians, the big idea, great idea guys, they come in and they get all mashed up into that old political crap. Oh no, this is the way you're supposed. You can't say that. This is the way you have to talk in politics. This is the way you have to act in politics. This is what you have to do in politics. And that's the beauty of Trump. That's what I elected him for. Yeah, I'm damn happy that every single Democrat is pissed at him. I'm damn happy that a lot of the Republicans are pissed at him. Because again, those two groups right there, they're all the same. One's got an R, one's got a D, but they're all the same. They've been in that dough for so long that they're all the same. And all they're looking out for is themselves and their own power and wealth. They don't give a crap about you. Not one single thought in their day goes to you. I don't know why. I just know that that's what I've seen throughout my entire life. People coming up through the political ranks. Oh, I'm going to make big change. I'm going to make big change. I'm going to make big change. I'm just the guy to make the big change. And guess what? They get in office and they do the same shit everybody else does. Sorry, I'm not. Who cares? You know? I just don't get it. Let's talk about, I was going to talk about choice and beliefs. Because we live in a free society, we are free to believe what we want to believe. Each man and woman has the right to have their own beliefs. The left, I think, believes that. Otherwise, they wouldn't be fighting for minorities. They wouldn't be fighting for illegal immigrants. If they're actually fighting for those people. My problem comes when the left chooses what beliefs are right and what beliefs are wrong. That's called, whatever it's called, racism, sexism, discrimination. If you think what I believe is wrong and you tell me that I can't believe that, then why should you be able to believe what you believe? We don't have to accept everybody else's beliefs, but, and here's the key, we have to tolerate it. Plain and simple. You have to be big enough in your heart and in your mind to say that everybody has a right to believe whatever they believe. You may not like it, but they have the right to believe it. And that's the only important thing, is that they have the right to believe it. Again, KKK. KKK has just as much right to believe the things that they believe as you do to believe the things that you believe. Yeah. I hate cats. I'm allowed to believe that. I'm allowed to not like cats. Dogs are all right. Most dogs. Some dogs are annoying as hell. But you know something? I tolerate them. I have to. Because you can't just go around and kill every cat because you don't like cats. You can't tell people they have to get rid of cats just because a lot of people don't like cats. You see where I'm going with this? Again, it's taking personal responsibility for your own thoughts, your own actions, and not interfering with other people when they do the exact same thing. There you go. Let me get to, oh, I'm sorry. I need to use my stupid internet phone because I want to make sure that I get this next information right. Because, you know, I'm a little upset with Trump, Commander-in-Chief. Oh, yeah. Apparently, you know, he's not setting a very good example for the woman-hating racists in this country. He's not. You know, I'm going to tell you why right now. Because he just nominated come on, give it to me. He just nominated a person for the job of Brigadier General in the Marine Corps. And this is Colonel Lorna Maylock. That's right, Lorna Maylock, Colonel. She's been in the Marines. That's right, she's been in the Marines for 30 years. Oh yeah, she's black. Trump nominates the first black woman for Brigadier General of the Marine Corps of the United States of America. There are not a lot of guys that can qualify for that honor. There are not a lot of guys that could last 30 years in the Marine Corps. I didn't go into the Marine Corps. I'm a candy ass. Yeah. The Marine Corps is tough. And when a woman makes it to colonel, even colonel, the rank that she is now, it's hard work and dedication. And apparently she didn't let the fact that she's a black woman slow her down. And I see her as the leftist's nightmare. You know? This is a black woman that did whatever she needed to do to make it. And guess what?
Seem to have an app named Genius now.
Thanks, Siri. Shut up. Again, so listening in on me. Come on. This is a woman that, she is a true warrior and a hero. Colonel Maylock, good luck in your future endeavors. Amazing, amazing. Like I said, apparently, you know, for all you people that think that Trump is a woman-hating racist, I'm pretty sure a woman-hating racist doesn't nominate a black woman to be, you know, one of the top dogs in the military. You know? I don't know. Unless maybe it's a ploy to draw us all in. Now let's get to Syria, because I've got about 8 minutes left. Last week, all I kept hearing was how horrible Syria was because they're bombing their own people with chemical weapons. There were videos of kids dying. Horrible atrocities in Syria. Everybody was, you know, shining the bat spotlight up into the sky. Where's Batman? Where's Batman? Who can help us? Trump helped. Trump ordered, I think, 172 missiles shot by the United States Navy and Air Force, along with French and UK powers as well. They bombed chemical plants in Syria. And immediately after that happened, everybody was calling Trump an ass. What is the problem? Let me calm the blood pressure for a minute, because this upsets the crap out of me. You either want the United States to be the world police or you don't. But you don't tell me that we have to take care of everybody in the whole damn world. And when Trump tries to take out chemical weapons factories, you piss and moan. Damn it. If you're so angry at the crap that's going on in this country, then get the hell out. Oh, I forgot. You can't just go to another country and move in and live. All you damn TV people and movie people that said you were going to leave when Trump got elected, why the hell haven't you left yet? That's all I'm saying. If you don't like this country, get the hell out. You're free to do that. And if we're smart, when you leave, we'll put your name on a list and you won't get back. That's right. We don't need to be the world's police. As far as I'm concerned, I wish we could bring every damn soldier from around the world back here to the United States. They could be with their families. They would not be in harm's way. They could do things in this country, like build roads and airports and help police the crime and the violence in this country. We don't need to go halfway around the world to look for trouble when it's right here on our doorstep. Yeah. And imagine the money that we could save by not housing our troops halfway around the world. And, might I add, interfering in everybody else's civil wars. World War II was the last actual real war that we fought in the 1940s. For over 75 years now, we have done nothing but stick our noses into other people's civil wars. Korea should have left it alone. Vietnam never should have sent anybody there. Iraq never should have put a person there. Syria, we shouldn't be there. We shouldn't be in Afghanistan. We shouldn't be in Pakistan. We shouldn't be in any other goddamn foreign country except for ours. Because ours is not a foreign country. All of that little crap that we're involved in around the world is other people's problems. You know? And if we don't tread lightly, The Dems will see to it that we have our own civil war right here in the United States. Yeah, they will. Because their only goal is to divide, is to point out differences in people instead of just accepting differences in people. Yeah, people look different, people think different, and that's fine. It's fine. Really, it is. You know, just because somebody believes the earth is flat, it doesn't mean that they're going to affect your life in any way. Don't worry. And yes, there are people that still think the world is flat, you know. I listen to a lot of podcasts when I'm on the road. And I've heard flat earth people talking and being interviewed. And it's just, I mean, it's fun to listen to, you know. So, I don't know. You just have to look at life. If you enjoy life, and again, it's your choice. You can choose to be angry and bitter, or you can just choose to be happy and live your life. Enjoy your family, enjoy your friends. Let's go back over here. So, my time's just about up. What more can I say? You know, it's your life, it's your choices. You know, my life, my choices. I'll leave you alone, you leave me alone. We'll talk, we'll have fun, you know, whatever. Check out the Facebook page, Unfiltered with TV's Rick Blood. Send me comments, questions, whatever, you know. Get involved, you know. You know, it would be much nicer to have somebody here to talk to, but there's not a lot of room in this studio, and it just adds layers of complication onto the show. Anyway, I guess that's it for now. I've railed enough. So y'all have a great week, and until next week, I'm Rick Blood. This is Unfiltered. Peace.